How do you and your company avoid becoming a victim of the Great Resignation? The first step is understanding why millions of Americans are quitting their jobs in record numbers each month across every industry. Although we can't cover every reason here, we can talk about the one reason that's central to the current situation and that I'm seeing leaders miss over and over again. It's this: at the root of all these resignations is the undeniable reality that work has gotten a demotion in the lives of workers everywhere. We are seeing a radical reorientation of where work fits in the broader scope of people's lives. You're probably asking, are we in a temporary talent and labor shortage? Or is this a permanent change? Are the people who have left their current jobs even still in the labor market? Will the number of job openings continue to increase? The answer is, we don't know for certain. But we do know that the ways many leaders are trying to deal with the situation will not have the intended effect, as is evidenced by so many open jobs. To be clear, this doesn't mean that work is unimportant. It merely means that work doesn't have permission to hijack and impact every other aspect of life because it has a higher claim on one's hours. That's no longer the case because modern life is increasingly fractionalized. And that's why the number of people drawn to remote work is at an all-time high. Working from home, employees can create windows in their workday to fit some of the other obligations they need to shuffle, from picking up kids at school to letting the plumber in and making time for a telemedical appointment with their doctor. The freedom to control one's day relieves a heavy portion of employee guilt and stress that typically accompanies conflicting professional and personal priorities because now, workers can be physically present for most of what's important in their day. Remember that companies initially sent all their team members home because of health risks. But since then, employees' preference for permanent remote work has become rooted in a complex web of reasons related to managing their lives and overall well-being, irrespective of pandemic concerns. That's why, in the current job market, openings for remote jobs receive 2.5 times as many applications as other positions. As a leader, you have to ask, what can you do to keep your people from leaving?